Hey everybody, Ryan here with the Gear Room, and tonight we're looking at something a little bit different. No pedals, some guitars, no amps. But today we're diving into the exciting world of gig bags. So a handful of years ago, I had my guitar stolen, and I was fortunate enough to actually get my guitars back, but not without a little bit of damage. Specifically to the case. They were briefcase style, push to the side, opens up the latch. But the thieves didn't know how to do that, so they pried them off, leaving me with just two rods sticking out that cut up your thumbs every time you go to open your guitar. It sucks. And I've been living with this for the last handful of years, playing all these gigs, taking it out and about. But I was walking along the other day and actually snagged my jeans on one of the latches, and it tore a big old hole in the side of my jeans. I had said, you know what, that's it, enough's enough. I have to get something new. So I hopped in my car and I went down to the local music store, and I actually bought one of these Gator electric gig bags. I have to say, since the days when I was last buying gig bags, they've gotten much, much better. And I think we all know that, but still, coming from hard cases for all my guitars, I was a little hesitant to even buy one of these just for what it is, but I'm very surprised by the amount of padding that these have. Now this one isn't crazy expensive. It was $50, but I really do think for jumping just between practices, it's money well spent. But I seem to always take two guitars with me, so I was like, man, let me look into this double guitar gig bag world. And so I actually wound up going with, again, the Gator. It's pretty big, and I actually have this loaded down right now with everything. Two guitars, my cables, my power cables, everything that I would take to a gig, so we're going to explore that. Now before we unzip this case, I do have to say, these zippers are extremely durable. They're heavy duty, they feel fantastic, and the build quality feels great. So right in front, you've got a nice little slim pocket, goes all the way down. You can throw like some capo or some strings, something like that. You do have a pocket here as well. Honestly, like a great little wallet holder or an extra pack of strings. So in front here, you've got the big compartment, and right now I've got one 25-foot cable, one 18-foot cable, and then my speaker and power cable for my amp. We do have like a tablature or a folder holder, and then we've got the tablet holder, which is lined with a super soft like felt. And then underneath the cables here, we have two really padded pockets. It looks to be like 4 inches by 6 inches, and then you're able to stuff about 2 inches out on it. It's got expanding sides. So that's honestly really handy to not have to carry around my cable box, or even just like a second box with strings and a capo and everything like that. This nice little handle right in front actually is really convenient. And lastly, on the top side, we have this top mount pocket where right now I've just got my strap. It is a padded pocket as well, so you can store whatever you need in there. So let's open it up. Okay, so here we've got my telly, and the first thing that I love is the neck cradle, and then this extra bit of foam down here at the base. Once again, we have this plush, really soft felt, same that we had in the tablet area, and I do absolutely love this. This is like a foam core with holes in the middle, so it's shock absorbing. There is a strap button opening right here, so you can set it right down in there. I don't have strap buttons on mine, but it just rests in there. Velcro on the back side, so it just sticks on down, and it's pretty strong Velcro too, so I'm not worried about anything slipping or sliding. The neck cradle right here, that is lots of padding. It's 2.5 inches thick, and holds the neck really well. I'm not getting a ton of movement or slipping around. Now the side padding in the base is about 1 inch thick all the way around, so and it's pretty sturdy on the outside. You can see some flex, but really it feels good. Got about 1 inch of room here at the top, about 2 fingers worth. Now we do have this Kevlar material that helps protect the soft felt from the bridge, so you're not scratching that up and tearing it up, and then you've just got a torn up case on the inside. You also have it up here at the headstock, so that you're not tearing that up. So, and I think my old Baritone Jaguar would fit in here just fine. If you took the bottom insert out, you would have quite a bit of room in there with the additional inch up top. So if you play a baritone and you're looking at one of these, you would be fine. All right, let's flip to the back side. All right, so once again, we've got the soft felt material on the backside here, both the Kevlar pieces for the headstock and for the bridge. Again, I've got the pad at the bottom and the neck cradle, but with this Jaguar, I actually don't have any room at the headstock. It is seated in there perfectly. It's tight and snug. There isn't like pressure coming down on the neck. You can see I can still move it around in there, and I can get a finger, push down in there, but it is snug. So there's not, there's not a lot of wiggle in there. Again, still that same inch padding all the way around, and this insert does pop out. The neck cradle insert also comes out, so keep that in mind. Okay, so the last thing to mention are the backpack straps. Again, very well made. It is a heavier duty metal with these eyelets being very secure. It did kind of freak me out when I put it on the first time because these little flaps Velcro down, and so when I put it on it, and I thought, oh, did I just tear it? No, I did not. So, carabiner style clips, elastic holding over so they don't slip. There are 2 different holders, so if you're tall, you can set it a little taller, and you're not going to have it shooting way up above your head when you're trying to carry it comfortably. I'm 6'4", and with it lowered, it's about mid-butt, and it sits right just above my head, so when I'm walking through doorways, I'm not going to have to worry about it hitting, and it's still in a comfortable place that it's not like irking my back, even with these 2 guitars and kind of fully loaded down. So if that gives you an idea of the flexibility for adjustment. Yeah, and then the final piece is this little rain protector. To be honest, I'm not going to show you that. I don't want to have to wrap it up and put it back in there. Again, a really hard Kevlar bottom, and the entire base being in that Kevlar heavy, thick material. It does feel really good. There is also the side handle with a decent amount of padding in the grip. I want to say it's probably 3/4 of an inch padding, and it's really pretty hard foam in there. So I think it's going to last quite a while. All right, friends, so those are the new toys. Not super exciting, but when is protection ever exciting? As always, thanks for joining us and tuning in again for our next demo.